Welcome to F1 Blogs. Let's dive into some big Formula One news.
Big news indeed.
A Formula One team's changing their name again for 2025.
It's becoming a habit for this team, isn't it? Almost as long as they've been around.
You're right about that. We're talking about the article from Mundo Deportivo, the Spanish sports publication. Un equipo de F1 cambiará de nombre en 2025.
An F1 team will change its name in 2025.
Yeah, for those who don't speak Spanish. But anyway, the FIA just released the official list of teams. And guess what? There's a new name. Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, yeah. They were Visa Cash App RB, just added Racing Bulls now.
Seems small.
Right. But it tells us a lot about this team, how they see themselves.
Let's go back a bit. This isn't their first rodeo.
Definitely not.
They've had more names than I can count on one hand.
I know. It's crazy.
It all started with Minardi, the underdogs. Everyone loved them. Then came Scuderia Toro Rosso. Then AlphaTauri. Then Visa Cash App RB. And now, Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. Wow, 4 name changes. 4. But hold on. The article says they were already registered as Racing Bulls.
Yeah.
So why all the secrecy? Why use just RB at first?
Good question.
What were they playing at?
Maybe. They wanted some distance from Red Bull at the beginning.
Oh, like try to be their own thing.
Exactly. Create their own image. But now, it seems that they want everyone to know they're connected to Red Bull. It's like a big announcement. We're Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. And we're here to stay.
Okay, so we've got a team with a bit of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
But really, though, why is a name so important? In Formula One, especially, it can't just be about looking good.
No way. It's so much more than that.
Right.
In Formula One, a team's name is their brand. It's huge. Think about it.
Yeah.
It's how they attract sponsors, get the best drivers, build a fan base.
So the name's everything.
Pretty much. Imagine Nike calling themselves Shoes Are Us.
Yeah, and
It just wouldn't work.
the article quotes Peter Bear. He's the team's executive director. He says it's been really tough trying to explain who they are
I can imagine.
with all the name changes.
Right. It'd be like, we used to be this, but now we're that. But actually, we might change again.
Exactly. Who would want to sponsor that?
Exactly. You need a clear identity.
Yeah,
Especially in Formula One, everything's so fast-paced.
I get it.
So this new name, it's them saying, this is who we are, this is where we belong.
Visa Cash App Racing Bulls.
Yeah.
It's definitely bold.
Yeah. No confusion there.
They're making a statement
They are. It's like they're saying, we're serious. We're here to compete.
and a strong identity
Yeah.
that attracts the best.
Oh, yeah. The best drivers, the best engineers. Everyone wants to be on a winning team.
So it's not just a makeover.
Not at all.
It's strategic.
Totally.
They're building an image, showing they're here to stay, and hopefully attracting the best in the business. It's like they're saying, look out, F1, here we come. And speaking of newcomers, the article mentions something about driver changes for the 2025 season.
Oh, yeah, the driver market. That's always interesting. Lots of rumors flying around.
Always. So who are we talking about?
Well, the article mentions 2 possible candidates to replace Sergio Checo Perez,
Okay, who?
Yuki Tsunoda, and Liam Lawson.
Interesting. What's their background? Why are they in the running?
They both have connections to Red Bull, which is important, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Tsunoda has been racing for AlphaTauri, and Lawson, he's been a reserve driver for Red Bull.
So they've already got experience with the team. That's got to be a plus.
Absolutely. They'd be able to adapt quickly, no time wasted. Formula One moves fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh,
But the article seems to think Lawson has the edge.
yeah, it does.
Why that?
Well, he's been performing really well lately, some impressive races, really showing what he can do.
So it's all about results. In Formula One, if he's doing better than Tsunoda, that's got to be a big factor in the decision.
It is, but it's not the only thing. There's more to it than just that.
Like what?
Well, you got team dynamics, how the drivers work together, the personalities, even marketing. All of that plays a role.
It's more complicated than I thought. Finding the right mix of talent and personality to get those wins.
It's a tough job for sure. And the pressure's huge on everyone, the drivers, the team. Every decision matters. From the car to who's driving it, it can make or break a season.
Okay, so what about Checo Perez? Where does this leave him? If they replace him, it seems brutal, this constant driver shuffle, people losing their seats.
Yeah, it's tough. Even the best drivers aren't safe.
Wow.
Every season they're being evaluated. If they don't deliver, there's someone else waiting to take their place.
That's intense. But I guess that's what makes it so exciting. This constant uncertainty. You never know what's going to happen next.
Exactly. Who's going to rise? Who's going to fall? It keeps everyone guessing, keeps the fans engaged.
So let's zoom out for a second. This name change. Visa Cash App RB Day to Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. It seems so simple, but it's actually a big deal. It's about identity. It's about drivers. It's about the future of Formula One.
It is. It just shows you every little detail matters. Even a team's name, it can have a huge impact on the whole sport.
And this impact, we're going to see it even more as we get closer to the 2025 season.
Oh, yeah, especially with these driver changes.
Will it be Tsunoda or Lawson?
Yeah.
And how will they perform with all this pressure? Driving for a team like that, everyone's watching. I guess we'll have to wait and see until the lights go out and the engines start. For the first race, you know what? This is making me think. What about the other teams? How are they going to react to this? This new, bolder Visa Cash App Racing Bulls.
That's a really interesting question. They'll be watching, that's for sure. Analyzing every single move.
I bet they will.
Trying to figure out their strategy.
So it's like a big game of chess.
Exactly. Each team trying to outsmart the other.
Could this change things up in Formula One? The whole power dynamic? I mean, the name change and the new drivers, it's a big shakeup.
Oh, absolutely. Formula One is all about evolution, adaptation. One team makes a move, the others have to respond.
So they'll have to change their game plan too.
Exactly. Maybe even change their drivers, their cars. Who knows?
It's kind of crazy. One name change could set off a chain reaction across the whole grid.
It could. And that's what makes it so exciting. Anything can happen.
You know, for our listeners out there, the real F1 fans, this shows you something. There's more to Formula One than just the races.
There's so much going on behind the scenes.
All the strategy, the team drama, the competition. It's like a whole other world.
It is. It's a constant battle for dominance. And that's what we love about it. It's not just cars going around a track. It's a story unfolding.
Yeah, it is. Teams rising and falling, new stars emerging. And if you want to keep up with all the latest, the drama, the inside scoop,
You got to check out F1 blogs.
the YouTube channel, they have everything you need to understand Formula One, the analysis, the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah. So hit that subscribe button.
And get ready for 2025. It's going to be electric.
Oh, yeah. We can't wait.
We'll be here for it all, every twist and turn, every battle, every dramatic overtake.